During the past 18 months, I've added a smartboard presentation to my Stevie Richards Fitness channel, as well as the brand new Stevie Richards Show. And in today's video, I talk about what I feel is the best smartboard out there for the price. Right after this. Hey everyone, welcome back to the home studio. My name is Stevie Richards. If you're not familiar with this channel nor the Stevie Richards name, I'm a former professional wrestler with over 31 years of experience and took my passion not only for health and fitness, but also technology in order to help educate and hopefully give you some ideas on how you can be empowered to create your own content. Now, this channel is basically a behind-the-scenes channel for Stevie Richards Fitness, as well as the Stevie Richards Show. And if you've caught either of them, you definitely know the smartboard and how I integrate it into my content. It really does add a level of professionalism and also information for you using the smartboard technology on the fitness channel, and definitely when we're breaking down and analyzing wrestling matches, spots, botches, all sorts of things. So the smartboard has been the central hub in both content creation spaces, Stevie Richards Fitness and the Stevie Richards Show. So I can sit here and talk all day, but let's go to the smartboard so I can show all the cool stuff that you are able to do and I'm able to do with this particular smartboard. So here is the smartboard. The brand is HKMLC. It's not very catchy, but it's a very, very excellent smartboard. We're going to show just some of the features. I haven't even really scratched the surface, but I'm going to show how I implement the smartboard technology, use the screen recorder, which is light years ahead of the WhiteBoard S1, my previous smartboard, and all the other things that you can do. There's one thing that I hope the company HKMLC can really improve on when it comes to screen recording and also annotating videos. I'm going to show that. That's probably the one flaw right now, hopefully with a software update, that HKMLC. Well, how can you shorten that? So basically, I'm going to show you the one little improvement that I hope they would make, that I pray that they will make in the future. But let's open up the smartboard, show all the features, and the screen recorder right off the bat. I love it because I can use this camera right here, the Studio Pro from PTT Optics, or any USB-C camera plugged in directly here, and it carries audio as well. So I can sync the good audio from my Rode Wireless Go 2 with the screen recording with no problem in Final Cut Pro, as well as DaVinci Resolve. All right, so what we got to do is open up this screen right here, press record, and it brings up a floating window right there. Now, the cool part is I can have this anywhere. When I hit record, it's going to 3, 2, 1, and float down into the corner. And then we have this right here, which is basically our menu that you can see now that we're screen recording. We bring this up, we have a home button, we have this button right here for recent apps and inputs and stuff. You can really do a lot with this. Also right here, you have welcome to note, all sorts of proprietary things that you can use with this particular app to be able to annotate. I haven't scratched the surface, like I said before. We open this up, we have the Play Store, the browser, Cloud Drive, eShare Pro, Finder, Get Store, iMirror, Keeper, Note, Settings, Theme, and WPS Office. Now, I want to stress, this is based on Android, so it's an open source network. You can go and have the Chrome store, you can have the Android store, the Google Play Store in here, anything you want as far as what you need on this particular thing. And if you're an Android user, then you probably already downloaded the apps you need, and you can put them up here, especially in tablet form. So I'm just using it on a very limited case-by-case basis right now, but I'm expanding my functionality using this. So this is the important part, at least for me, is the pen tool. Now, we're in the Note app. You see all the different things we can do, but also we can take the pen and draw all over here if we'd like to do that. Now, we can clean that up, we can save it, we can select, we can go to more, and we have Finder, Insert, Share, and of course Cloud, and we can close that out. So as we head back to the home screen, you have Note right here as a shortcut. You have the File Manager where the screen recordings and everything else will be put. Screen Share, we're going to talk about that when I'm using DaVinci Resolve for the iPad to screen share this in order to annotate matches. And of course, the browser. Now, let's go to the browser here, because this is where, at least for Stevie Richards Fitness, I'm able to do all this stuff. I have the Stepper website right here that's loading, and here we have everything we need. Now, it's very easy for me to annotate right here by bringing the pen tool up. It takes about a second, but not bad at all. There it is. So when I want to basically point out this, or this, and I can also change the color of the pen to say blue. If I want to really just focus on this with blue and these two are red, I can totally do that, or just use the blue. The red is for bad, the blue is for good, or the green is for good, and we can just basically work off of that. Now I'm able to basically annotate, but you see I can't scroll. I cannot scroll. So I have to do is shut the pen tool off right there, and basically I can scroll right there. This is going to be another improvement. I wish that I could pretty much scroll and annotate and draw and do what I need to do, but I can only do one or the other. The same thing really is a bottleneck with the video stuff, but not a deal breaker, especially with the cost of this right here. It's a very affordable smartboard for what you're getting. So basically on the fitness channel, I can switch between this screen and then the screen recorder and go back and forth from there. Of course, you can click on links right here. So everything, the touch screen works really good. It's a multi-touch, I believe 20 different multi-touch facets to this, or points on this. So it's really good that way. But like I said, if I'm annotating, it has to stay right there. So annotation comes up. See, I can't even do the cookie thing. I can only annotate this. If I close it, now I can close this out. It just takes an extra second or so. I usually edit that stuff out, but for this particular video, I am going to keep it. So now what we can do, I can go right to my iPad Pro right here, which has DaVinci Resolve, and I can screen share whatever I want. So I'm going to do that right now. I just take the iPad, screen share, ready to go, and there we go. And I can pair this with the DaVinci Resolve Speed Editor. I have this right here, and I can even go to full screen. Now with the iPad mirroring, you see there's a border around here. That's totally fine. I can also extend my display from my Mac Studio to just basically bring the whole DaVinci Resolve screen to fill it in, but the cable and the mess and all that stuff going between this and that makes it just better to be able to share the screen, use the iPad, use the speed editor, and do everything I need to do. So once again, I'm going to show you right now that I can scrub this and play this and do everything I need to do right there, but I can't draw. So if I turn up the pen, or turn on the pen right here to do the annotations, which is very, very important with the Stevie Richards Show, the former Stevie Richards Wrestling Analysis channel, and even Stevie Richards Fitness, I'm able to circle, point right here. Now, if I try to play the video, it won't let me play it. It's on the iPad playing right now. If I close this out, it plays it and it scrubs it just fine. So, like I said, I wish they would add the ability, like the WhiteBoard S1 has this ability, but the screen recorder, the size of it, the file format, all that stuff. This is an MP4. That's a Windows media file. Way, way bloated. And of course, I can't sync the audio to the screen recorder. I'll get to that in a second as well. This is just one little hiccup that they can fix with a software update, meaning that while the video is playing, I can still have my annotations up there, because what I like to do is go back and forth frame by frame like that. And I would love to be able to annotate and not have that 2 or 3 seconds, maybe 5 seconds of going back and forth from this, open up the pen tool again, and then I'm able to do it. So that's about 5 seconds, and I can do this right there. And of course, I like changing it for what went wrong right here. But then once again, cannot scrub the video until I close that out. Now, when I close it out, it only takes a second. Opening it up takes a few seconds, so maybe they can even speed that up or allow the ability for that. Now, let's talk about the screen recorder itself. Right here, it's recording in the bottom right-hand corner. For the screen recordings, it shows the tool and it also shows this. I wish that that would kind of disappear from the actual screen recording, but that is splitting hairs on that. You have an MP4 file, and basically that's it. You have an MP4 file, really easy to work with. And of course, when you have a USB-C camera, in my case, the Studio Pro from PTC Optics, I'm able to plug this in, get video, and also, of course, more importantly, get the audio from the camera and sync up to the WiGo 2 and the screen recorder for the good audio, not the scratch audio. But let's stop this right here. I'm just going to show you. Open Finder right there. And then we have it right here. Here's your screen recording, and it stops sharing the screen. And you can hear the audio. We have this right here, which is basically our menu that you can see now that we're screen recording. So it makes it very easy to do that. We have this. All right, I can come out of there, and I'm just going to go back to File Explorer. You're going to get a little confused. See, I'm touching this. You got to bring it out. So you may get confused, like, how come it's not working? That's why it's not working. So let's go into the File Manager here. We have this right here. We need to put this onto cloud storage, and what we can do very easily, I have a cloud drive. I also have a NAS. We're going to have a review of the Synology 923 Plus NAS that I'm going to add to this as a cloud drive to put it there and to be able to collaborate with James and Chris from the Stevie Richards Show and anybody else that I collaborate with. But here is cloud drive right there. There's that. You have the episode stuff. We're going to go back to storage. Right now I'm in the cloud drive. Storage, record, you got to double tap it. Here it is. Send right there. Actually, let's start a screen recording of that. So basically, record, and you can see it in full screen. So basically, I'm right here, cloud drive right there, back to storage, record, this, more, send, and you have it right there. And then you have that going on right there. Very simple, a little bit clunky. I wish I could just like airdrop it, but it's Android, not Apple, not Mac, not iOS. And I wish I could connect this, the internal storage, to the computer and just drag and drop it over. But this does not take that long over Wi-Fi. It has Wi-Fi 6E, so it's pretty quick. But the screen recorder is something that is really indispensable for what I use it for with 2 YouTube channels and 2 brands. So that about does it for this video. I am going to have a part 2 of this where I play video games, do some fun stuff with this, and also see if there's any improvements with the screen recorder like I pointed out or anything else. And then we're going to dive deep into some more of the business stuff. So basically like a mullet. You have business on the front end, party on the back. So we're going to do the business stuff on the front end and then play some video games with my Xbox Series X. And hopefully I'm going to be getting the Steam Deck OLED very soon. Leave a comment below. Let me know if I should get that or the ROG Ally, because I've been looking at both of them. I think the Steam Deck OLED is the way to go. So this here is the HKMLC smartboard. It's on Amazon. We will have a link in the description below. I'm not an affiliate. I love this smartboard. So when you use that link, you're just using it. Nothing comes back to me. I don't have an Amazon affiliate, but I do want to showcase products that I use that maybe could help you in your business or personal goals, and also at the same time educate you and give you behind the scenes. There's the Philly accent once again. 3 different YouTube channels. I want to show you the behind the scenes of both of my brands, Stevie Richards Fitness and the Stevie Richards Show. Hope you enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy it. There we go again. Please subscribe, click the bell to get notified. Most importantly, God bless each and every one of you. Have a great day.